Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news so that you stay up to date in the world of Web3. As you can see, I'm very kindly joined by the Wizard of Old. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. It's a bit of a red day, as we can see here from the bubble maps. But I've eaten well from the airdrop, so I cannot complain.
Nice, love it.
Awesome, man. And today we're going to go through Bitcoin, we're going to have a look at a few different altcoins, and then we're going to get more into the degen side. You already know what season it is. What season is it, Wiz?
I think it's Solana season, but that was Sol season.
Awesome, man. Let's see who we've got in the chat here today. First comment, as always, Sammy T Crypto. Good to see you, sir. We got Hugo. Lovely to see you. Gaza as well. Christian here with the CSE fam. Bruce, loving the intro music. Love to see it. Also, always chucking a good day in there. What's Hugo saying here? He says, like to be early so I can enjoy the intro music. Yeah, I was thinking of switching it up, but I think people are liking it. It's a bit like a COD lobby. You should see me before it comes on. I'm just there dancing and chilling. We've got Justin saying, good morning, Spud, and giving Wiz a shout out. And yeah, Christian knows what season it is. It's Soul season, baby. We've got Ganakis here as well saying, GM Wizard, welcome, bro. 2 legends. And we've got Crypto Putty. Merry Xmas, guys. Oh, a little bit early. Maybe it's because I'm on a tropical island. It's not quite feeling like Christmas yet. But that has reminded me I need to get some presents for everyone. And unfortunately, they have seen the price of Bitcoin, so I think they're going to be expecting some good presents this Christmas. I'll probably tell them that I got rugged and or the presents got stolen. What about you, Wiz? What are you sorting for presents this year?
I did some shopping on Black Friday after sort of enjoying some of that early November pump money, but yeah, it's everything all in at the moment. It's one of those, isn't it? All chips on the table going into Christmas. Yeah,
that is exactly what I'm going to tell my loved ones. I'm going to tell them, the bull one's not over. I can't buy presents yet. So see if that works. Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you buying presents for your family and friends, or will you do the easy way and onboard them with crypto? I've done that in the past as well. So rocked up on Christmas Day and said, I'll send you a bit of Solana. That's the latest option. But it's the good option, especially if they had received it this time last year. But Wiz, we have a sea of red in front of us. Is there any shocks to you?
No, I think we sort of needed a bit of a pullback, and being honest, I think going into sort of the Christmas and New Year period, I think it'll be all Bitcoin, which should be fun. I can see another all-time high being broken before the new year, and then the real fun begins, doesn't it? When some of these names begin to pump.
It's a bit of a surprise here. We've still got BitGet token still performing well, virtual token still performing well, HBAR still performing well, even Mantra. These are a lot of coins that keep popping up and are consistently gaining right now. If we go onto the week, let's have a look at the week. You can see virtual big there, BGB, Arve's done really well. Sui also smashing it here. Link has caught me by surprise slightly. I actually found a wallet with some link in, which was nice. Any ones from the week here that you've got your eye on?
I mean, one of my big holdings and one that I've been quite bullish on for a while is Aero. I think Aero is probably the play on Base, given that Base has no token. I think Aero is, given sort of the money it's making, is pretty obscene compared to its market cap. I think that's where there's probably quite a lot of value lying. What else is catching my eye? Render's always an interesting one. I think Render, once you start to see some of the retail money come in, that might be one that begins to fly. Say, always bullish on Say. Whenever it's spread, I buy.
Let's Say quickly, because I know you've dabbled around with Say. You've contributed to the ecosystem there, but perhaps you were a little bit too early, because it's not quite taking off quite yet. but it's really building there. Like, what were some of the the initial draws to say that got you into the community and actually building within the network?
I think fundamentally, as a network, it's probably going to be one of the better networks to trade on, given sort of you've got the EVM compatibility, but also some of the features that they've built in. It's a network that is designed for trading, for sort of that high frequency trading. The issue, I think, is there isn't any sort of high frequency trading bots or algorithms or anything running on it yet. But I can see when you have these algorithmic market making bots running on stuff on there, I can see potentially that's where it does quite well and shines. Yeah.
It ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? The tech is great. They're even carbon neutral. So they're actually bettering the ecosystem. But it does use. I looked into it. And it does use a weird consensus method. It's a twin turbo consensus mechanism, and it's kind of backed up with proof of stake, which is interesting. You see this kind of method, similar methods with the likes of eGold and some of these other like high performing layer ones. But I'm hoping. I think right now, let's have a look at the price of say. Let's go back to Crypto Bubbles here. We're at just above 50 cents. You can see we had highs earlier on in the year, actually, all the way back in February, up at 90, just above 90 cents here. Seems like we've got some resistance up at 70, recent price discovery there. And also going back, looks like 70 is a mark to look out for. I think if we can get back up to that 70 range, hopefully then we push to a dollar and beyond. Still hasn't yet to break a dollar, but hopefully we get there. Perhaps
I'm sitting very pretty on this one. I'm sitting very pretty. Christian told me to load up when we were in that 20 cent range, so I was loading up, and I'm sitting on my bags ready for a dollar at least.
Awesome. I just pulled back to the chat here as well. We've got JC in the chat, and we've also got Maroof. Maroof is the bullpit legend. But let's head over to the Crypto Saving Expert website and let's have a look. We've got we've got lots of losers today, but like we mentioned, there's still some gainers. Hedera, HBAR, it's absolutely been smashing it recently. Have you been trading HBAR, Wiz?
I have. Unfortunately, so I was in a long position after the election on that. I was in a nice 10x long position, and I closed it far too early. I closed it after that sort of big pump up there, and it's it always happens, doesn't it? But I ate well off that one, but
good, but not as well as it could have been.
Didn't expect it to run up as high as it did, and it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here, because I think this is one where, whilst I wouldn't be buying at these levels, it's probably one of the more obvious ETF ones next year, given the fact it's not been labeled as security. It's an American asset. They're friendly with Trump. It feels like this is one that is primed for an ETF at some point.
Yeah, I agree. From my point of view, though, it does seem slightly manufactured. It's kind of the XRP competitor, and as we see regulatory framework kind of be laid down, I think these type of projects are going to grow and grow. And probably what rank are we with HBAR right now? If we have a look, see where it is. In the top 50. I have a lot of people asking me about XRP, and I would actually be directing them to HBAR. There's a few things that kind of do ring some alarm bells. I know the founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskins, he was basically saying, he was like, they claim they're decentralized, they say all of this malarkey, but actually the code they've patterned down. So that means it comes down to one person, and they can say, without this can cause issues, but look at Bitcoin. All open source, etc. I think open source is the way to be. I know, a lot of people are passionate about open source, but Charles Hoskins, maybe he's seeing it as a bit of a competitor himself, but he's kind of shitting on HBAR right now. But I think as a speculation play, I think it's decent, man.
Yeah, agree. Because what got me in was over the summer there was some fake news that BlackRock were using HBAR, and I think the price went up sort of 30% in a candle, obviously retraced, but then it has transpired that news was true. It was just early, and so that was sort of when I began buying it after that had retraced. Given sort of, there's no smoke without fire usually on these things, but yeah, close to too early. But the centralized trio of XRP, Cardano, and HBAR, I probably won't touch until I can short them.
Oh, yeah. That's funny, actually. The centralized trio, I like that. But yeah, have a look at Hedera, guys. I still get asked a lot. I had a message on Instagram. Sorry if you're listening in, but shout out Misha. But he was asking me, the classic kind of questions that people that are not too into crypto but know a little bit about it, they go, "What do you think about XRP, bro?" And I'm like, "Oh God." That was a funny one. What have we got going on in the chat? We've got JC saying he's what he's up to. He's still cleaning some wounds, but all good, man. I wanted to put, before we get talking about meme coins, I wanted to talk about airdrops. Airdrops have been going crazy, mainly Pengu. I'll pull over to the Pengu chart. We're actually rising right now. I sold off a lot of my Pengu. I was expecting a little bit lower, but it seems like we're heading up again. Perhaps we can get above 2.5 billion and then head up above 3 billion. But what's your take on the airdrops that have been happening recently? And were you involved?
Good question. I've not actually checked any of my wallets yet from Pudgy Penguins, given sort of I've just come back from a week in Amsterdam and the brain is still trying to get up to full functionality. But in terms of the airdrops, I think they did it quite well. I think I liked the way that they involved a lot of different elements of the community. You didn't see that split between the Sol and the ETH, rewarding quite a lot of old holders. I thought they did it quite well. I mean, I've never really sort of been an NFT Pudgy Penguin person anyway, so it's whatever I have in any wallets will likely just get sold anyway. But I think it's refreshing to see, and I think it probably highlights a trend that you might see more of these NFT collections release tokens. I always saw memes as almost sort of a wider version of NFTs.
Yeah, definitely.
Sort of more of that crossover will probably happen. But fair play to some people who've done well out of it. If I have some, they'll be getting dumped on the market very, very promptly though.
Yeah, well, it seems like if price is actually heading up, by the time you claim, you might actually have a nice price to dump on everyone. It's been remarkable. Don't think I'm letting you get away without talking about your damn trip either. But we're gonna circle back to that, and we're gonna ask you what happened in Amsterdam. But guys, if you are looking to see if your wallets are available for the Pudgy Penguin airdrop or even any airdrop, come over to Diligence. I've actually put the link in the description below. You can choose. So guys, even though Pengu is on Solana, your EVM wallets can be compatible again, and then you link your Solana wallet and you claim that way. I'll show you in a second as well. But if you come over to this website, which is checker.diligencedao.com, the link is in the description. You don't even have to connect your wallet, so no risk here, guys. You can choose EVM or Solana. So today I even checked my MetaMask wallet. Yesterday I'd done all my Solana wallets. Today I checked my MetaMask. I still have a few more wallets like Coinbase, some other EVM wallets to check as well. But you drop your address into here, and then it will run through. It will even check other ones for you as well. But you can see the Pudgy Penguins here. I was very happy. I went over to the Pudgy Penguins website. This is one of my wallets. You can see I claimed 6,000 Happy Days, which is about $200 at the moment, which is super good. And then also earlier with my Phantom wallet, thanks to Super Team UK, as you can see, I'm a Super Team member. We can speak a little bit about this as well. But I actually got 25,000 Pengu on top, and then another 2,000 on top of that from the wallet, which was about $1,000, all for being a member of Super Team UK. I know Wiz has come to the Hacker House event. in the UK as well. But what do you think about, joining communities like Super Team UK, and what they're doing for members, Wiz?
Oh, 100%. I mean, joining CSE was a very good decision. It's being in crypto, you're only really as strong as the contacts in the community and the network you have. And so being in those communities really does give you an edge, in terms of sort of intel, but also just general understanding. Like I love all of my non-crypto friends, but there's certain stuff that they won't have a clue of. Like you can't be talking about NFTs and all of that stuff with non-crypto people, because they just won't get it. But yeah, I 100%. I think Super Team have done a fantastic job. I think a large portion of Solana's rise over the last couple of years is down to sort of the way that they've handled their community. I think it's second to none, and I think as a sort of community and a foundation, they're probably one of the better ones, and I think their strategy is working. It's doing well.
Awesome, man. And I'm just going to share this as well. As you can see here from my tweet, guys, the best community is Super Team UK. Not only do they incubate and build the projects of today and the future, but they work relentlessly to give back to the members. So we've had Cap on the show before, guys, but make sure to go over to my tweet, give Cap and Arch and Super Team a follow. And if you're based in the UK, don't get me wrong, a lot of people are wanting to become members now, because they see the airdrops, they see the success, but they don't see the struggle. So the best way for you to become a Super Teams member, guys, you can't just go to one event and then you'd be like, oh, can I sign up? What I would recommend is, keep attending the events, contribute, get involved with the community, help out, and then further along the line, you'll be invited to join as a member. And I would definitely consider it, guys, especially if you're in London. But if you're in UK, we've even got Arch in the house right now. We've got Arch. Is that a Super Team UK NFT I see? Yes, exactly, Arch. He's even watching, man. So big shout out to Arch. Let's go back over to the NFT. So you'll get your own NFT like this if you become a member. And like I say, yeah, exactly. Arch is saying here, how to become a member is contribute, guys. Get involved, join, lend a hand, head to the events, get involved, and then you'll soon be invited to become a member, guys. And that's what it's all about. And also, if you're looking to join CSE Plus, we do have an 80% discount going right now. I'll share what's going on in the Discord. But if you use all-time high 80, that's how you can join for only £20. We got Wizard of Old in the chat here as well. Let's go over to the flex trade section. Let's see what people are flexing, see if they've got any shorts in. Crypto Bro with a nice 13% short. Got some nice money from Justin. Justin's in the chat as well. $2,000 here. What have we got there? Another $2,000, $4,000 even. And another 270%. Love to see it, Justin. Also, Unicorn, absolutely mint trader as well. He's trading Velo, Goat, Sui, ETH. Guys, come check it out if you want to trade. If you want to trade meme coins, there's different courses for all, man. So you'll find your niche, you'll find your people. And like I say, Wiz, you joined about a year ago today, right? And roughly, and you've definitely earned your name in the group. You're a very well known contributor and everything. How did you find your progress after joining the group as well?
Oh, it increases its streets. It's just being in a community where everyone is talking about these different elements of crypto. You're able to have those conversations and go a bit deeper. And yeah, just the network. I look at sort of the people that I speak with daily now, and all come from CSE. We chat about non-live stuff. We chat about live stuff. We talk about crypto. It's surrounding yourselves with a very strong network. And if you're in a room where you're constantly learning from other people, you're in the right room. And with CSE, that provides that.
Awesome, man. Yeah, no, great description of it. And like I say, community is so important, guys. Whether it's in real life, online, even groups, just get about it and mingle, find your people as much as possible, and then build together, guys. But this is a perfect segue into your Amsterdam trip, because you actually went to Amsterdam with another CSE Plus member. Shout out Evan. How did that go, man? And I saw you had some nice profits from Cow. Let's talk about Cow as well. But did those profits get spent wisely?
I think so. It depends. Define wisely. But yeah, it was a fun one. I was out there for one of my friend's stag do's for 3 days, and then I stuck an extra 3 days on the end, and I flew a mate out to come and see me. So a lot of Cow money was spent. What a phenomenal trade that was. That was a candle and a half. But
you even gave me the alpha. You put the alpha in CSE Plus Discord as well. What was the percentage increase on Cow?
It did 50% in a day. I think it was 54% candle. It's it had been brewing a while. It formed a really lovely pattern, sort of coming onto the exchange and going down, and then that explosion back up was great. In all honesty, I wasn't expecting to see a dollar until potentially sort of the back end of this week, but those candles, and then I caught a nice short at $1 back down to sort of 74 cents.
Nice, man. Let's talk about other meme coins. Before we head over to Soul Season, though, is there any other meme coins on your radar right now? And what do you think the meta is?
I think, and I've been somewhat out of the loop on this, but I see a lot more of these AI agent coins that are moving up. Whether sort of, I guess in terms of memes, it's where they sit, given they have some utility, not a whole lot of utility, but some. And it almost seems a natural evolution from, when we saw the meta of these AI Twitter accounts, it seems a little bit more of an extension of that. It'd be interesting to see where it goes. But Alex the Parrot, I've got to give a shout out to my man Marcin. I've been buying the shit out of that for a while. So
so let me pull up the Parrot chart, and I can see Marcin's actually in the chat. Shout out to Marcin, guys. So it's Parrot, it's Alex the Parrot. Let me see, I saw him in the chat somewhere. Brilliant. He's saying Merry Xmas. But guys, go check out Parrot. Super undervalued in my opinion. I know what's going on behind the scenes. They just did an event in the Philippines as well. They're working with Retardio, one of the largest projects going right now, most well-known projects in the space. Marcin's an absolute legend with a crazy ambition and just crazy in general. Marcin, you're a crazy motherfucker. That's what you need as a dev. I spent some time with Marcin over in Bangkok, and he's a top guy. And he knows a lot about crypto. He's successful outside of crypto, but he knows a lot, and he's really good at networking, making those connections in real life as well. We've got the David Gersh from Meme Economic Forum shouting out Stoned AI. Let's have a look at Stoned AI, almost said gays there, guys. Apologies, that was a mouth slip. Let's have a look at Stoned AI. Super low market cap. I believe I have like 5% of supply of this. Haven't sold any. This is, guys, if you don't follow David Gersh, he's one of the funniest guys on crypto Twitter right now. Actually, Wiz, you two should link up, do a Soul Season, Meme Economic Forum, Stoned AI, because you two together, it would be a ball. It'd be funny as hell. Go check out Stoned AI. Dave Gersh is a legend. We also going to have him on the show very soon, talking about the Meme Economic Forum and more bits and bobs as well. David is saying the first ever Stoned AI agent. It'd be cool if you could use like the AI agent to be like, what's the genetics behind this strain? Or, what's the best recipe for brownies or something? That would be funny.
You're about to get front run there, Spud.
Yeah. Gannicus is saying Trip team have some news for today. Gannicus, let me know what the news is for Trip. Let's have a look at Trip. Wiz, have you seen Trip come across your table at all?
I do, yeah. So I own some Trip. The Trip guys are very inside Soul Season as well, and they recommended so we implemented some AI into Soul Season. So in our Telegram, there's a AI image generator. So that one came from Trip. I saw it in their Telegram, really liked it, and they got us set up with that one, and it's really, really good for community content. Yeah, let's do it, Gersh. Yeah, the AI content's really, really good. I'd recommend it, and I think it really helps bring more community into a project and really helps that sort of outreach element. But yeah, Trip, I find it an interesting one. It's one of those at 60k, it could go anywhere, but there's probably more upside than downside given the price it's at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, there's more upside, and I've seen from the community, they're hustlers, they're grafters. Gannicus, he comes every live stream. He's become a good friend of mine, working alongside him in the bullpit. He's a good community guy, man, and he's really starting off his journey into Web3, helping out a lot of projects. So go give Gannicus a follow, go give Trip a follow. You can see here they're using Meteora as well, and you can see they've got 21k in LP rewards. Is Soul Season using Meteora? Did you launch with Meteora?
Yeah, we're on Meteora. Yeah, we launched for the LP rewards.
Awesome, and I believe Meteora have now switched it, so it's dynamic with the top 50 holders can claim the rewards, correct?
Yeah, so it's airdrop. So every 24 hours it's airdropped proportionally to the top 50 holders. The rewards go down quite significantly as the fees go down, but it's a good one if like us you keep a big team reserve, you'll obviously accumulate some nice funds to then go and spend on marketing.
Yeah, I think it's important for SBL tokens. With ETH, you could write it in the smart contract that there's a 1%, 3% rate, whatever you wanted to. And with Solana, with SBL tokens, it was lacking. So it's nice Meteora have incorporated it, and it does. A lot of people go, "Oh, I don't want to pay a 1% rate for for transactions." Actually, you shouldn't think like that. Those fees, unless they are going to the dev's pockets, and he's going out and spending it. You don't want that, obviously, but most of the time it will be going to developing and pushing forward that project as well. So I think SBL token fees, Meteora fees are good. You've just reminded me as well. Actually, we were talking about HBAR and XRP earlier. One of the benefits of HBAR is the fees are calculated and they stay consistent in US dollar value, whereas the likes of XRP, the fees are percentage wise to XRP. So if the price of XRP goes up, you're going to have higher fees as well, which perhaps in the next 5-10 years are negligible. But if you're looking for these cryptocurrencies to last the next 50 years, etc., and XRP does go up to $100, like some people on the internet claim, those fees will be astronomical. So let's talk about Soul Season here. Let's not beat around the bush. We had a sell-off a few days ago, but you guys have absolutely eaten it up, and we're back to that level now. Good momentum going. What can we expect, and when are we going to see you guys on Spaces and some more content?
More content continually coming out. Spaces, always up for Spaces, so I'll have a look at doing those. Yeah, it was a diff. Unfortunately, my co-founder JC had his wallets hacked, and those candles right there were about 3% of supply, which I think is a testament to this project in the fact that would have killed any project, even something at $1 million market cap, that would have killed a project. But look at it, we're back pretty much. We've peaked above where it was when it happened. It's a bullish one, isn't it? I think, poor JC, but it's one of those, you live and learn. But the guy's back, ready to grind. Everything's secure now. I'm getting bullish here just looking at these charts. So
yes, like screw it, man. Like the hacker got in, but you guys have bought price back up and new momentum started. So could be not a silver lining. It sucks for JC, don't get me wrong, but I'm sure when this project goes on to really kick into gear, break through that $1 million resistance as well. It will all soon be forgotten about. I just wanted to give a shout out here to Emmy. Emmy's from Minted, guys. You may catch me on the Minted spaces. They go live every day on Twitter at 9 a.m. With Pav and Luke. Super funny guys. I met them through the UK scene as well, through Zebu, etc. And Emmy is an absolute legend, so shout out to her. Justin is saying, Wiz, have you got my chart? And I think Christian's also saying, pull up the chart. So where's this chart?
Flash up on X. I've retweeted it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my man Justin, give him a follow. He is a trading wizard, as you've already shown in the Discord. But yeah, he pulled a chart, and we've broken out now, so we are ready to start ripping. I think we've got a solid hold now, and as they say, slowly then suddenly.
Cool.
Here we are.
And go give Justin a follow, guys. It's at Justinio29, and also with Wiz, we'll give you a shout out here as well. Oh, you've got a new banner, looking all fancy.
Yeah, it's a snazzy one, isn't it?
yeah. But that is simple. Wizard _of_alt, guys. Go give him a follow as well. Let's head back to Deck Screener though. Let's keep on. Guys, let me know if you have any meme coin or even altcoin suggestions. Whack them in the chat. We will rate them. We may even ape them. Let me know as well in the chat, guys. Any other meme coins on your radar right now, or even altcoins that you want to show to the listeners right now, Wiz?
There's one that I faded and I kept getting sent because when I couldn't speak on Soul Season, I just kept saying trust the process, and then as I kept saying that, there was a meme coin made of trust the process that I slept on and had a look today, and it's 40 million today, and I think it was about 2.5 when I looked at it. So I faded that one. Ticker Trust.
Oh, is it this one? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's that one. 44 million now.
Do you know what? Someone from the community from CSC Plus gave me the alpha on this at 3 million. It could have been Gannicus. It could have even been Listy. Let me just check through my DMs quick. Someone gave me the alpha on this at like 1 or 3 mil. When did you first see it, Wiz?
I think it was 5 or 6 million because someone sent it to me. Give him some trust the process.
It was Mikey.
Mikey.
The absolute chippy legend, Mikey.
Mickey.
He sent this to me on the 9th of December. Let's go back to the chart and see where he called it for me. Let's go back. Oh, Mikey, you did me. Okay, not quite as low as I thought, but still 9 million. Nice little 4x there. Big shout out to Mikey. If you don't know Mikey, get to know. He's an absolute chippy legend and a CSC Plus legend. Come find him. Come get his alpha in the CSC Plus Discord, guys. All-time high 80 code, 80% off. Only 20 quid a month. Pretty ridiculous, really. I've had to, I'm living off noodles now, guys, because we're only charging £20 a month. But we got Sammy T Crypto also giving a shout out to Hayes. Hayes, there's a big announcement coming on the 21st of this month. Also, there's the Spaces. You'll catch me live with the Spaces with Hayes. Super cool team. The dev is an ex-professional snowboarder. Used to snowboard for Red Bull. His clips are sick. I know we're getting off crypto, but let me see if I can pull up some of his videos here. It'll be fun to watch.
I mean, snow sports are my passion, so I'm always up for that.
Ah, perfect, man. So basically, Hans was a snowboarder. When he wasn't snowboarding, he had quite a bit of time he started playing around on his phone in the 2014 and got into crypto that way. And his whole ethos with Hayes and with the other projects they're building that are all going to be intertwined. They want to make it fun. They want to have events. They want to do a lot of marketing that way. I even spoke to him about doing, like Web3 Chad, snowboard and skiing get-togethers and everything. And I think there's going to be one going down for ETH Denver. ETH Denver is coming up end of February, early March. So I'll be heading over there. I'm hopefully heading over to Denver with Sammy T, who's in the chat as well. Wiz, can I convince you to come to ETH Denver?
Oh, I mean, I could be persuaded. I can always be persuaded.
Oh, let's have a look at Hans's clips. Oh, that's no good. He's getting wheeled off in a stretcher. So that's Hans.
What a maverick.
Tell me that clip is just people lifting it. Gives me kind of Jackass Viva La Bam vibes. Okay, we're getting into the snowboarding here. But basically, he does a load of these clips in the Hazeman suit now, so you'll catch him snowboarding in the Hazeman suit. When was the last time you went? You a skier or a snowboarder, Wiz?
I'm a skier, so I usually go at least once a year. Used to go quite a lot when I was on the I was president of the university snow sports team, so I used to go quite a lot. Yeah, I can love it.
Yeah, you did it for the love of skiing. I know what you were doing, mate.
Mate, it's party central. I was actually chatting to Justin about we need a crypto ski trip at some point.
Let's do it.
Post bull run.
Let's do a CSE one. Let's do it. Well, let's all go to Denver. Let's all go to East Denver, or we'll do a quick European one. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you're a skier or a snowboarder in the chat as well. Gannicus is saying he's Denver Wiz. Let's do it. Gannicus is saying social for days, launch 3 days to go. We've got Crypto Party saying SIC. Let's have a look at SIC. Bear with me. Let's pull that up. If that is, we haven't even done a live trade today. Actually, it's a little bit late.
I've got one for you.
Oh, okay, let's do it. SIC. I don't know what he's. Can't find it. Sorry, Crypto Party man. Can't find SIC. Let me go into Coin Market Cap. So you mean in Swiss coin? Or am I just dropping the lingo for something? But yeah, let's head over to BLOFIN. Guys, if you're not using BLOFIN, it's the best exchange going right now. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get VIP tier level 1. So that means you get the cheapest fees possible. That's what all the big whales, all the big boys are trading on, VIP tier 1. No KYC, 25K a day withdrawals. You can trade from anywhere in the world. If you're trading on on an exchange which has all your details, they're gonna snitch you up to the HMRC, to the tax man, when you make all this profit. So switch over now before it's too late. Even if you think, oh, I'm only trading with $1,000, $2,000, then the tax man's not coming after me. Wait until you 100x that, which very well could happen, especially if you're listening to this video now. Wait until you 100x that, and then the tax man's going to be coming. So switch over to BLOFIN now. Link is in the description. If you sign up, you can win a Rolex, loads of other giveaways as well. I've been using BLOFIN for absolute months. Met up with the team. Yeah. Good lady. Do you use BLOFIN as well, Wiz?
I do. I stick only to non-KYC exchanges, given probably explains why I dress up as a wizard on stream as opposed to showing my face. But yeah, non-KYC only for me.
We got Crypto Party was saying, lol, he just meant that snowboarding is sick. He just spelt it like this. That was me being stupid. But yeah, what's the trade to take then, Wiz? What are we looking at?
So I'm thinking it's all Bitcoin. I think we see, whether it be today or tomorrow, I think we see Bitcoin really attack that 110 mark.
Yeah. Okay. You think
so we can see
1 minute here? Let's go on to the 15 minute. Okay. Yeah, we've already making some little bit of progress here. Do you reckon we lock it in then?
I think so. I think lock it in. TP 110. If it hits the old party.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go 50%. That's buy long on a 20x, guys. Market buy, whack in, and we'll see how we get on. I think if we lose 103 again, it's probably likely going to go retest 101, 100 again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. Let's have a look at Stonksy quick, see what Stonksy's up to. I don't know why I'm typing in Stonksy. Here we go. All-time history index. Okay, yeah, Stonksy on the 1 hour is still in a long position. Let's go down to the 3 minute. And yeah, Wiz, you called it. Lovely. Stonksy is agreeing with you. Justin in the chat. If Justin's long, I'm long. Justin's also long on Bitcoin right now. Any other interesting trades you got going on, or have you found any patterns with altcoins that you're trading that you don't in particularly hold as spot?
I don't hold a spot. That's a tough one. Bake. I've been topping up my position on Bake, DCAing into that one. XAI also topping into that one. I hold a lot of spot of it, but Aero is now beginning to pull back into a region which I'd be tempted to go long again. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff on my watch list. I think we get one more big pullback before January.
Definitely.
The carnage lover in me would find it amusing if it happened on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Given the short positions in place, but yeah, it would be. I think to be honest, we're getting to the time of the year where everything will go up, and it's just about what you can pick to go close to. Yeah, I think Bake, Mask. Let me get my watch list up. My watch list has grown incredibly long over.
Speak the alpha. I'm just going to reply to this comment here. So we've got SMFC saying, why haven't I overlaid Stonksy? Saying it looks ugly when it's at the bottom. Guys, you can overlay Stonksy. You can put it so it's integrated with the chart itself. I don't do it because I find it a little bit messy. I prefer Stonksy at the bottom, but you can tweak it. We've got videos on how you can set it up and how you can change it to match your style, guys. I personally don't put it because I get distracted easy. It's too much going on one chart, so I like to keep it at the bottom. What about yourself, Wiz? How do you have Stonksy? Do you overlay it or do you have it at the bottom?
I've got it on the charts now because I flick in and out of the SR level update on it. But yeah, I like to have it so I can toggle it on, toggle it off. I find I use it mainly for confirmation.
Yeah, definitely. That's what it's for, isn't it? It's for making your own decision, looking at different factors, and then confirming it with Stonksy is always nice. It's like a nice little pat on the shoulder saying, yeah, you're going in the right direction. Crypto Party
is flying.
That's happened before on Xmas. They pull back. But yeah, let's go through your watch list. Do you want to bring it up, or should we just shall I just go through it on my screen?
I'll rattle some of the ones that I've got on my list. So I've had quite a lot of fun trading Scroll, SCR. This one's quite nice and choppy, but
okay.
It's getting to that bit where I'm out of a lot of my longs and I'm waiting for it to hit that level to run back up again.
Okay, cool. What are some of those levels you're looking for?
So I think that $1.19 mark's a very interesting area. We see it teased a little bit here, and yeah, if we look and it holds at around $1, I can see us going a bit higher than that. And you can see that it found that sort of level of support there. I longed at 79 cents and rode that up. So that was a good one. XAI, I think your man Block Pro spoke about this one earlier on a stream, but that's one I think people should have on their list. Okay.
Slightly down for the year. Let's go over to CoinGecko and check it out.
Those are the ones you want, though. The ones that have yet to pump up to where they were previously are the ones that you want to keep an eye on.
Definitely.
I I think some layer 2s are also worth looking at. I think once we see ETH really go parabolic, I think whilst there's the opportunity in ETH, some of the layer 2s are where there's going to be massive opportunity. Like Arbitrum, Optimism, ZKU, Myria. Lightlink's a really interesting one because I completely forgot that I had bought a after they appeared on this stream. I bought into the launch pool of Electric ELTK.
Okay, yeah.
I'm waiting for that to pop off. I think ETH layer 2s are where there's going to be quite a lot of action. I think once we see ETH really go, you'll see some of these L2s will trade like they're L1s, and we'll see some big moves. I think that's mostly it from my list. I think Say's an interesting one. I'd always buy that. ZRO, Heart.
Yes. Well, Heart's been making up some good ground. A lot of people were giving it, a little bit of shit over the summer period, because we did have a good spring with Heart, didn't we? And then it crashed back down, over 90% pretty much, and now it's making up lost ground, and I'm quite bullish on that. And it's actually regaining its position as one of my larger bags. So I'm quite happy with that as well, Wiz.
Yeah, definitely. And Say, I know we've touched on Say. I think Say has a lot of room to grow. I really like the project. I like the tokenomics. And I think what will be the real game changer is if it's integrated into Phantom Wallet. I think that for me is the biggest issue with it is having to use Compass Wallet. You can use MetaMask. It's not great because you only get the EVM side, but I think once it goes onto Phantom, and you have a lot more bots, it should run quite hard. But it also comes back to the question of me and you have spoken about this, is where the revenue comes from. I always look at stuff from a very sort of traditional money making point of view, and I saw Solana now is doing such high volumes that the low fees are able to do that. The issue is if you have 8 or 9 competing chains, it obviously gets diluted somewhat. I mean, bullish hold in terms of what I'd look to buy up, and not financial advice because I've been buying it up for the last sort of 9-10 months. I think Aero, just the amount of money that they are making compared to what the market cap is, I think it's still got a lot of room to grow. You look at where Uniswap is, it has the ability to attack that because I think so much stable will go onto Base. You've got Coinbase putting all of their wrapped products now on Base and using Aero as the DEX for it. I think it's got a lot of room to grow upwards.
Perfect, man. I think we'll wrap it up there today because I know you've got some sorcery that you've got to get on with, and you guys are busy over at Soul Season as well. But guys, if you're wanting to hear more alpha from Wiz, from myself, from the people in the comments as well, the best place for it is the CSC Plus Discord. Become a CSC Plus member. Right now, it's only £20 a month. Rather than buy whoever a Christmas present, screw them. Treat yourself. Can be a Christmas present to you. All-time high 80 will get you 80% off. Use BLOFIN as well. If you're looking to find out about the airdrop as well, I put the link in the description for the airdrop checker. And then, if you have any further questions, reach out to me on the CSC Plus Discord as well. Because I keep finding wallets with an extra $200 Pengu. I think so far I've claimed over 40,000 Pengu. So let's keep building on that. I've got to check a few more wallets. Wiz, you've got to check your wallets. I've got to remind you on that. But guys, Stonksy is going live on their YouTube in 10 minutes. So go catch Dave there as well. And if you're not already a Stonksy member, go join Stonksy IO, or better yet, come join CSC Plus and you'll get Stonksy for free, guys, if you're a premium member. Wiz, thank you for your time today, man. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure with you. I hope you're not, you don't seem too stoned over or too messed up from Amsterdam. So it seems like you're back into the chart. But yeah, man, let's have another one over the Christmas period. I'll get you back on. when you've got some time, man, because it's always a pleasure. And thanks everyone for listening in. We'll play it out now with some music to. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you as well, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care, guys.